Tell me why. I always have issues filming on this laptop, but I had filmed like step 10 all the way to step 21. No video. Not even the video of me, like of my face. Crazy, right? But it's okay. We're at step 21 now. So we got arrays are special in that they are considered mutable. So I'm assuming that means that they can change. So this means you can change the value at an index directly. Okay. So for example, this code would assign the number 25 to the second. That is very confusing, but we're going to understand at some point. So update the third element of your rows array to be the number 10. Then print the rows array to your console. So all the way array to be the number 10. So am I going from so I'm assuming I'm not going from 1 through 10. I'm assuming I'm doing something else. So where I'm getting confused is that we already have a let. So they want me to not do that again and just do equals. Or maybe they want me to do my 0 here and then do equals. And I probably would need that to be together. Sorry, my eyes all messed up. So instead of it being 0, I'm assuming I put 10, right? Then I close that and then I do console.log. I'm getting used to this console.log stuff. Rows. Maybe the comma. I mean, not comma. You know what I'm saying. So it's 10 Quincy Chamberman? Okay, yeah, that's not the row. That's not the wave. You should access the third element of the rows. Access the third. Oh, as in this is 1, 2, and 3. So I'm trying to get the third element. So I think I would do 3, right? Okay, no, I would do 2 so I can get the third element. Okay, there we go. That was easy. That was easy. A little bit difficult, but pretty much easy. How did I know though? Copied this here. That's the problem. I'm literally just looking at the example and then I'm like, how would this apply to mine? And I think that's a little bit too easy. But I did end up taking a quiz on JavaScript at one point, and at least based on the stuff that I know, and I passed the quiz, okay? I passed it, so I'm very confident that I'm learning. Notice how the value inside your rows are right, and I don't think I've learned enough to be able to actually create something based on what I've learned so far. But notice how the value, and if I can, let me know so I could do it. Notice how the value inside your rows array has been changed directly. This is called mutation. As you learn more about arrays, you will learn how to mutate an array and when you should not. So before moving on, this is a great opportunity to learn a common array use. Currently, your code accesses the last element in the array with rows 2. But you may not know how many elements are in an array when you want the last one. You can make use of the length property of an array. This returns the number of elements in the array. To get the last element of the array, you can also use the following syntax, which is array length returns the number of elements in the array. By subtracting 1, you get the index of the last element in the array. You can apply the same concept to your rows array. So update this rows 2 to dynamically access the last element in the rows array. Refer to the example above to help. You should not see anything change in your console. So basically, we're switching things up. We're switching things up hardcore. So not even an equals no more. We're just going straight up. Well, would it be rows? Rows length minus 1. Okay, that changed, so I messed up. Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. So perfect. We ended up doing that. I didn't think I was writing that correctly. On to the next example. By the way, y'all, I take notes after this, so it may look like I'm running through it. I'm not running through it. I take notes. Alrighty, so for now, remove your first console log and your rows length and leave the second rows. They've been making me do this so many times, and I still did it wrong. Oh my goodness, I deleted the wrong one. Oh wait, do I delete both of them? Oh, okay. I love steps where they make me delete it. It's just so beautiful. So in the last few steps, you learned all about working with arrays. Now take a moment to review what you have learned. Start by declaring a cities variable and initializing it as an array of the strings London, New York, and Mumbai. Then log that variable to the console. After logging, change the last element of cities to the string Mexico City and then log the cities variable again. When done correctly, you should see these outputs. Okay, so we got this. Are we gonna, wait, by declaring a cities variable? So we're gonna do let cities. Oops, don't even know how to spell that. Let cities Damn, I forgot if I do equals. I'm not too sure. Because I think I do equals and then I do this. And then that should be London. I know you're supposed to, oops. I know you're supposed to space it by comma. London, new. Oh, I'm not even inside. It's embarrassing. Can I go to the left? New. Do I uppercase? Okay, yeah, they do. They want to. New York, comma. And then, bye. All right, so something like that. And then I'm assuming, did I spell cities wrong? SCITI. Okay. Yes, cities. Okay, I guess. And then I think we go console.log cities. If I can spell it correctly. Comma, by the way. I mean, a comma. Crazy, semicolon. Then I need to switch it. How did I do that again? Damn, I think I deleted it too, so I can't even look up here for help. How the hell did we end up switching Mexico City for Mumbai? We did something with numbers. We did something with numbers. Oh, you know what I'm realizing? I think this is supposed to be cities. Is it +1? How do you make the number thing again? Cities, cities. There's supposed to be something in there. There's supposed to be something in there. Cause oh, okay, hold on. Cause I think it was like something like this. I don't know if you're supposed to put this in there, but it's supposed to be like 0. Rows array 0. How do you spell rows array? Array. Actually, maybe it's supposed to be like this. Just want to see if they're gonna tell me we should console log to the log entire cities array to the console. All right, maybe not this then. Maybe not this just yet. Maybe I gotta do cities first. Okay, perfect. Now it says you should update the last element of the city's array stream to Mexico. And remember that you can access the last element of the array doing that. So I'm going to cities, and then you do this. City dot length. Oh. Am I spelling cities right? Oh wait, what are they? Remember that you can access the last one. Okay, so I'm able to access the last one, but I'm supposed to change it to Mexico. How the hell did we just do that? We should update the last element of the city's array to the stream Mexico. Remember that you can access the last element of an array using this. You should have 2 console log city statements in your code. I don't remember, because I don't think you're supposed to do something like this. Like, I completely forgot. I completely forgot. I think I'm going to go back to the lesson before. I think I know what I did wrong. But let me see real quick. So I think I forget what that's supposed to equal, but I think I'm supposed to do equals and then Mexico City, comma. But I don't remember what the hell I'm supposed to write in here. I think it's cities -1. Cities -1. I'm supposed to be putting something in here. So cities and do I put the equals here? Go. How is that wrong? You should use console log to log the city's array to the console. You should update this last element to Mexico. Is that not what I did here? Mexico City. It just supposed to be quotes around it. You should use the console log to log it. You should have 2 console logs statements in your code. So I'm supposed to do console.log. I don't know. What the hell do I put in here? Cities. Statement in your code. You should have 2. So do I get rid of this? Oh, okay, okay. So that 0 was what was throwing me off. And then also I put this at the wrong spot. Okay. That was difficult. That was pretty difficult, but we made it through. Now when you are ready to move on to the next set of array lessons, remove all your code. I don't even think I'm ready to move on. Oh, I have something in my eye. Why is there always something in my eye? I'm not gonna lie, I feel like ending it right here because I don't think I'm ready to move on. I feel like I'm a little bit lost. But you know what? It's okay. Let's just remove all your code from the previous step. I'll come back to it if I really need help. So now we are on step 26. I'm gonna say everything something 9. A method in JavaScript is a function that is associated with certain values or objects. An example you've already encountered is .log method, which is a part of the console. Arrays have their own methods, and first we will explore this in the push method. Oh my goodness, this is too much already. This allows you to push a value to the end of an array. Here's an example. 12 at the end. Okay. So use push to add a string for code camp to the end of your rows array. Add this before your console so you can see the change you made to the array. So I do rows.push. What number do I do? 3? Oh, that's always 212. Oh, 12 is the I'm stupid. Okay. Free code. Yeah. And I just realized they want me to uppercase. Sorry. It's like sometimes I just forget what needs to be quoted and what doesn't. That's my issue because it's like the rows here doesn't need to be quoted, numbers don't need to be quoted, but words, strings do. That's something I gotta remember. Another method which is essential for this project is the pop method. It removes the last element from an array and returns the element. When a method returns a value, you can think of it as giving the value back to you, making it available for you in other parts of your code. So create a new variable called pop and assign it in this way. So we're going to do rows.pop. And I'm assuming we do popped. Assign it pop. And then log popped into your thing. So I'm guessing I do console dot. Or do I have to write a whole new console? Or can I just do oh, they want me to make a whole new. I'm confused. You should call the pop method. You should call the pop method on your rows array. You should log your popped variable. I think I'm confused on what that. Do they want me to? Oh, okay. Hold on. That was my fault. So what we're doing is we're assigning it the value of this. That don't make sense. That don't make sense on your rows. Oh, okay. I didn't even notice that was there. That took a minute. Takes a lot of rereading, I tell you that. You should have seen free code camp printed to your console. This is because pop returns the value that was removed from the array and push free code camp to the end of the array earlier. But what does push return? Assign your existing row's push to new pushed variable and log it. So assign your existing row, so here, pushed variable. What? Assign your existing row, so this right here, to a new pushed variable. Are you telling me to write, like, what code are we even writing here? What are we talking about? Assign your existing rows to a new pushed variable. So am I doing let? Honestly, I could have just wrote that before it. I always forget to log this. Okay, so that was good. I thought I was freaking out. Were you expecting to see a 4 in your console? No, I wasn't. So push returns the new length of the array after adding the value you give it. So it is important to be aware what values a method returns, so take some time to experiment with push and pop. When you're ready, remove all your push and pop calls and your console log statements. What do you mean, like, play around? Like, because what, I could add like a 5 in here? Like, what do we mean play around? I don't know how to play. I'm confused. I feel like if I play around, I'm gonna mess it up. So it says be aware of the value. So take some time to experiment the push and pull when you're ready. I don't know. I don't even know how to experiment. How do you experiment? What do they want me to do? You know what? Let's experiment. Actually, pushed, and then we got popped. So let's push. Let's push. Marzi. Wait on. Let's push subscribe to Marzi's journey. So Marzi's coding now. What the hell did I even switch this channel to? All right, perfect. We got subscribe to Marzi's journey. Now let's do another one. So I thought we put a number in here. Okay, whatever. No. Okay, so it doesn't. I don't know what the hell you're supposed to do with pop. Pop is doing something. Pop don't make sense. If I did equals. No. Okay, that made that completely invalid. All right, well, this is the only thing I know how to play with, so I'm done. What do I do? Erase it all? Okay. Step 30. Change your rows declaration to be assigned an empty array. Also change hello string to use double quotes again. Well, you're the ones who took my damn double quotes away. Now I'm pissed. Also change your hello, oh wait. Change your rows declaration to be assigned an empty array. Okay, we're good. That was step 30, so we're done here. Hope you guys ended up enjoying me learning a little bit of JavaScript. I know I may seem confused, and guess why? Because I'm not taking notes just yet. I normally film these just going blank right into it, and then right after, that's when I end up taking notes, and I end up coming back to these questions, and I write down everything that I see in here, and then if I still feel like I don't get it, I will go to ChatGPT, as you can see, understanding Latin JavaScript. And I know some people say like going to ChatGPT, sometimes they write things that are incorrect, and I do know that can definitely be true, especially when things are more like in depth. But all I'm really doing when I go to JavaScript, which is why I don't think it's not helping me, I feel like I actually know. I mean, when I go to JavaScript, when I go to ChatGPT, is like, for instance, I'll be like, what is a const variable? Or like, what is a const? Something like that. Like if that's actually something different, I don't know. Oh yeah, it is. I'll be like, what is that? And then I'll ask for like a general overview of it, and then I'll ask to give me examples, and then I'll ask when would I use this, right? Those are my 3 questions. And also too, I'm gonna actually go show y'all. I normally ask too right here, like what are real world examples of using this type of stuff? So far here I was asking about arrays last night. And it was like talking about you can make a quiz app, a shopping cart, game characters, music playlist, days of the week. And that basically, you could do stuff like that. When will you use arrays is when you want a list of things, which I didn't even know. It says it can hold any type of data, strings, numbers, booleans. So I'm like, oh, okay, this is great. And then what is an array? An array is a list of values stored in one variable. So I was like, that's pretty cool. And then, like I said, if you guys ever want to use ChatGPT to understand stuff, I feel like sometimes you do have to break down the question because they'll just say random stuff sometimes. And it's like, no, like if you want a specific thing, like I said, I put arrays. Number one, a general overview of the concept. Number two, when will I use this? And number three, examples of when to use this. And if you could think of another question there to make that a little bit more better for you or for me, shoot, let me know. But all right, deuces.